All right. A six-letter word for irritating. B-I-E-B-E-R. Just in time. Al, I slay myself. Justin Bieber. Hey, suck on that, you search optimizers. I'm so glad to see you.
He's the smartest man on earth.
Hey, come on.
If you've got a question, ask Dr. Al.
You got questions? I got answers. Lohan. Oh, hello there. I didn't see you. I'm Dr. Al. And I want to get right to today's question. You know, some of you have been complaining that I take too much time to get to the question, so I'm not going to waste a millisecond, which is even tinier than a second. And you know how tiny that is. Or maybe you don't. In fact, that's a question that I just asked myself, and I probably should answer, regarding the ability to precisely measure a millisecond, since most watches have a second hand, but not one I've ever seen has a millisecond hand, or a third hand, or even a third of a second, or a fraction thereof. It's so tiny, in fact, that I've already wasted a couple of thousand of milliseconds already. I'll get back to you later on that one. Now, if I could just find this freaking letter over here. Oh, here it is. Today's question comes from Molly Belcher from Brighton Beach. Molly asks, Dear Dr. Al, which is better, paper or plastic? Molly, have you ever heard of the phrase TMI? It means too much information. Like when I asked my cousin Ida, how you doing? And she tells me, Al, you don't want to know. And then she tells me anyway. She's got this big running sore in her armpit. And then she tells me the color of what's coming out of the sore and how much and how fast and the viscosity, you'll excuse the expression. And now I'm the one who's sick to his stomach. Enough, Ida. You're disgusting me already. Keep your armpits to yourself. But Molly, you have presented me with the reverse quandary. That is TLI, or too little information. You ask if paper or plastic is better, but don't tell me which type. There's an awful lot of paper and plastic out there these days. Paper plates, plastic plates. Paper cups, plastic cups. Are you talking about paper shopping bags versus plastic shopping bags? Because paper is good for the environment, unless you happen to be a tree, while plastic bags are better for scooping up after your dog's fecal expectorations, if you're into that kind of thing. Me, I use a canvas tote bag with my picture on it, which, if you're interested, I might decide to put up for sale one of these days. Maybe you mean what's better, paper money, which is never a bad thing, or plastic credit cards, which are handy for getting celery out of your teeth. Plastic diapers or paper diapers. Hey, they both wind up in the landfill, and they both smell like strained peas anyway. So what's the difference? Unless you're talking about adult diapers. In that case, depends. It's an oldie but a goodie. You see this? This is a good old-fashioned newspaper. I'm doing a crossword puzzle on newspaper. Now, you can also do them today on one of them newfangled plastic ebooks. Myself, I prefer paper because I can't tell you how many Kindles I've broken trying to white out my mistakes. So paper, plastic, paper. Unless you're stranded on the toilet, who really cares? I hope this answers your question. And remember, whatever your problem, it's all relative. And speaking of puzzles, do you know an 8-letter word for clownish buffoon? I have a DOCTOR blank L. Any thoughts? You know the words.
He's the smartest man on earth.
Sing along. Everybody.
If you've got a question, ask Dr. Al.
Sing it, baby. Hey, I'd love to answer your question. Write to me, Dr. Al, at this email address. You can send an email or even a video. See you next time.
Ouch! Ooh, ow, ow.